Hey everybody, I got a special review today. This is the MonsterArts Mecha Godzilla, or as I like to call him, the Terminator Zilla. Because honestly, he don't come off as much of a Mecha Godzilla to me. He seems more like if Skynet tried to design a Godzilla. So I call him the Terminator Zilla. I got Kong here with his club on his back, fucking beating him up and stuff, you know? But I'm gonna have to take him off for the review. Oh, yes. All the details on this are fantastic. And honestly, I'd like to take a minute to thank my mother, honestly, because she actually got this for me as a Christmas gift. Would you guys believe that? Fucking incredible. Honestly, and it's strange. It weirded me out because she got it at a Barnes and Noble. A Barnes and Noble out of all places, you know? Fucking crazy, man. Barnes and Noble, you know? I mean, honestly, I thought you can only get these from Target, and honestly, I don't shop at Target after all that bullshit that they've been pulling with only supporting this group or that group or whatever. They're just trying to segregate the people further, you know? They're the elitist pawn. But, whatever. I say fuck them. They can keep their goddamn crap. But, yeah, fucking Barnes & Noble, man, had this figurine. Honestly, I want to say right off the bat, the detail is extravagant. It's amazing. I had to take all these little bolts and stuff out in order to get the legs to move. They were kind of stiff. Yeah, they were way too stiff. But yeah, articulation-wise, he got a nice move at the knee, which that's honestly impressive how they did that. Yeah, and then he got a thing at the leg here. Doesn't swivel, but that's okay. Nor does this. Don't really need it to. This does a little bit of movement here. Go in a little bit, can go out. The feet are oddly metal while the rest of it is a sort of plastic. See? Yeah. The tail here is fucking fantastic in terms of articulation. Really beautiful tail, man, I tell you. Fucking incredible. Incredible tail. Yeah. And, the arms are alright in terms of articulation. They're a little stiff, but I've been doing a few different recordings. This is my fourth fucking one because I kept messing up what I was trying to say, you know. And, yeah, it's loosening up now by now. I mean, look at that. That's good movement. Pretty solid move. These little parts open up and, or go up and down. Arms go up and down. The arms go up and down. The mouth goes up and down, obviously. Like, got good rotation in the neck. You know, he could headbang pretty well, you know. Got him by his fucking snout. Oh, shit. On. There we go. And, if his hands can rotate. Yeah. So, honestly, in terms of articulation, I'd give this dude, yeah, sure, I don't know. I mean, the tail I give like a fucking 10 out of 10. That tail's fantastic. But the rest of them I give like a 6. 6 out of 10. It's good enough. I hate the fact that these fucking little hands that you put on, they don't open. Like they just pop off too easily, you know? Like literally it takes no effort whatsoever to pop them off. That pisses me off. Detail wise, it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at this. All the different creases and stuff like that is just phenomenal work on everything. Like, this truly looks like a mechanical beast, you know? Absolutely fantastic work, except I hate the fucking fact that this came warped in the box. I mean, all I gotta do is take a heat gun or like preferably a hairdryer to it, something, even boil some water, dip it in there. They'll fix it up, no problem. But, yeah, I mean, the detail on him is just fantastic. Also, I'm partially tempted to make like a sword attachment or something that could go on this little nub. Different weapons and stuff, that'd be cool. That and a beam, because it doesn't come with the beam. This fucking thing was $140 or $150. I looked at my parents and I said, "What the hell?" I said, "That's crazy, the damn prices." And they said, well, you know, hey. I said, shit, man. I mean, I love them to death. You know, as a gift, this is fantastic, but I must see it through a critic's eyes and not through the eyes of somebody who has received a gift, you know? I must see it as if it's not a gift, and honestly, While the articulation is decent and the detail is fucking phenomenal, the price range $104 or $150 makes this not worth it. No, because here's my counter argument. Right? Hold on a second. Here's my counter argument. Here is the NECA creature of the Black Lagoon. Absolutely fantastic detail as well. I mean, look at this. You got you got all this superb detail, and you got like all these different creases and stuff. Like the articulation is wonderful. You know, you got all the different bits that match up perfectly. You know, to his watertight ass crack, to his to his kind of derpy blow doll looking face, or blow up doll looking face. I mean, yeah, like it's unbelievable, all the detail on this figure. Even on the bottom of the feet has amazing detail, you know? This guy's $34. $34, $140. Like, that's nuts, right? Like, that, I don't know. Like, to me, at the very most, like, this should be 85 or 90. And even then, that's fucking high. But, like, that's how much, to me, this should be. Not no 140. For $140, they should have gave you, like, what is it? They should have gave you, like, a separate head attachment, like the severed head. They should have gave you the beam that fires out of his mouth. You know? They should have hooked you up better, you know? Fucking, I mean, seriously, like, because NECA hooks you up better and charges you less, is my point, you know? NECA is fucking awesome. SH MonsterArts is a ripoff more often than not. But, as a gift, I love it. It is a fantastic gift. Honestly, I remember when I saw the movie, I don't like Godzilla vs. Kong, I'll be real with you. I really don't. What was it? I mean, I don't like the unevenness of a lot of the battles, like fucking, you know, what is it? Especially like with Kong, you know, they should have made Kong stronger, you know, and they shouldn't have put him in that fucking dome. That was so goddamn stupid. I don't even know how they even got him in there. It don't even make sense. You know, and him crawling away from Godzilla, you know, like on his fucking back and hands trying to get away from him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck you got them giant arms for? Punch him in his face, you know? Fight like a savage beast. You know, it's like, I don't know. And then everybody, you know, it's like the whole thing, too, with like fucking Godzilla, you know, it's like, the dude barely shows up in the film, and then when he does, you know, it's just like he's a dick. He's had a character from the other two movies, you know, where he was more or less neutral until somebody tried to fuck with him. You know, it's like in this movie, he's a dick. You know, he's hunting down Kong for what reason? You know, and by that account, why doesn't he hunt down the other monsters? You know, it's like, I don't know, man. Then again, the other monsters are kind of pussies. I mean, you gotta admit, they do just bow down without a second thought. And that's one of the reasons why I like Kong, you know, is that he don't bow down, you know, he don't take Godzilla's shit, you know. He says, fuck you, I'm gonna stand up to you, you know, and I like that. I like that about Kong. But, you know how it goes, honestly. I mean, they wouldn't have let him win anyway, otherwise the fans would have been screaming and crying and doing all that shit, outrage, you know. I just wish they had Kong put up a better fight against him, especially considering they gave him a fucking bladed weapon that barely did shit. And I hate that. I fucking hate that, man. Stupid. Fucking stupid ass movie. I mean, this dude was cool, though. I mean, he fucking mopped the floor with Godzilla. Absolutely mopped the fucking floor with him. I mean, he curb stomped him. He fucking swung him by his tail, and he curb stomped him up against a building. That's why I call this dude the fucking Terminator. Zilla. Because, yeah, I mean, just the whole style and way he fights is just so brutal, you know? And I mean, it really is like the fucking Terminator more than like a traditional Mecha Godzilla, you know? I don't know, to me, the traditional Mecha Godzilla is like the 1970s. Like, to me, that'll always be Mecha Godzilla. And then, you know, there's Kiryu. I love Kiryu. Kiryu's badass. But he's kind of almost like his own thing. He's like a cyborg, you know? He got the original Godzilla skeleton inside him. And then this dude, I like to think he's like his own thing too, you know? He's like the Skynet Mecha Godzilla. I think I already said that, but yeah. It's I think it still stands for the most part. But metaphorically and literally, Well, now he don't stand. Pretty solid too, you know, I gotta admit. No pieces have properly fallen off, unlike the Nargacuga and the fucking Rathalos. God, I hate that Rathalos, man. You know, I actually ended up turning that Rathalos into something else. I paid $130 for that fucking Rathalos, and the wings were loose. They didn't stay up. The feet were so small that he couldn't hold himself up. The toes fell off. Why even put toe articulation if you can't make the toes close in and out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nonsense. But honestly, as a gift, this is fantastic. You know? I mean, I got to thank my mom, you know, and my dad for helping her. You know, he was like, oh, well, he don't got one of them, you know. And I said, that is true, I don't. Nor would I ever have gotten one of these, you know, if it was up to me. Just because just the price. The price alone, really. But, yeah, I mean, I owe them everything, really. And, I mean, I try. I try to fucking do my best to help them, you know. And I try to do what I can. Honestly, I try not to be a pain in the ass and help them out, work like an ox, you know. That's how they taught me. They taught me right from wrong. They taught me to detect bullshit, you know, and they taught me how to be a damn hard worker, you know. And I'm eternally grateful for that. I really am. I'd lay down my life for them. But, you know, that's pretty much all that I have to say about that. Honestly, this is a pretty good figurine. If I had to rate it as a whole, it's ignoring the price tag, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I mean, it got its problems, you know. I mean, some stiffness, not as much mobility as I would have liked it, or I would have liked it to have. Honestly, like these hands are the better out of the two. These clenching fists, or whatever you want to call them, little clamps. They're fucking clamps. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what they are. It's like clamps from fucking from Futurama. Let me pop his hand back on there. Oh, okay, no, it's the little nub. I was trying to put it on there. See, you got to pop off that nub, and there's this little ball joint on there, you know. There we go. Come on, you. It's hard to do it with the camera. You know what? Hold on. Doing it off camera. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, these little grasping clamps are a lot better. A lot better. Yes. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it, you know? I mean, shit. Besides talking shit about, you know, the fucking work ethics of these damn people. Like, oh, they only support black woman businesses. It's like, dude, why don't you support every fucking business? You know why you don't? Because you're trying to segregate the people even further. You want us to turn on each other like wild animals while the elitists sit up in their comfy chairs with all the food and drink in the world and laugh. Because that's all they do is they laugh at us, you know? And half these fucking people, man, half the dumbasses around here don't try to stand up for anything. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic in my eyes, I say. I don't know. I say something just because, hey, I'm not really afraid to say it at the end of the day. It's whatever. What they gonna do, you know? Shit, they could try to silence me, but there'd be somebody else to say it, so, you know? And hey, if they try to kill me over some dumb shit like this, then they're just petty. Speaking my damn mind. I believe in freedom of speech, you know? Shit, I think everybody got the right to speak their damn mind, regardless of what it is. But, you know, hey, that's just me. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I mean, fuck. Suppose I could do some cool poses. Yeah, that's fucking cool. Well, everybody, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I hope all of you have a good day. Don't like and subscribe, unless you want to. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care, everybody.